Guys, welcome back. Hope you all are doing very well. First of all, let me thank you guys for 390 subscribers as of the recording of this video. That is absolutely astonishing, and the 400 is so close. So remember, if you do enjoy the content I found it useful, or just in general enjoy the content that I make, subscribe to the channel, please. Help me reach that 1k goal. It is going very well actually currently, so let's keep that momentum going. And yeah, I very much thank you for that. So let's get into this. What do I have for you guys today? Well, the SAUG. The SAUG in and of itself has been absolutely dominant since it has been released in Season 1, and overall it is one of the best guns in the game. Definitely one of the best SMGs in the game. I would say it is tied with the KSV in terms of how good it is. It's just personal preference, I think, which one you prefer more. I think I prefer the SAUG a little bit more. It's just personal preference, like I said, but the KSV is also very dominant. Of course, the most dominant gun in the game, Jackal. By far, it's like the MSMC for Black Ops 2 almost, that type of thing. Yeah, so I'm not going to rant on about the guns or whatever, but just a side note, I haven't really been playing COD whatsoever. That's why this gameplay is a little bit older. I think it's like from a month ago, very much. The thing is, you will see in this video from, there's a moment I get sniped. I actually pointed out in the video like a little text, where the guy he doesn't even shoot me, he just shoots the floor. And he completely just one-shots me. Okay, he doesn't even look at me pretty much. That's how ridiculous it is. Now, I've been seeing more of this happen recently, and as you can see, people are mad at me, but more and more of this has been happening recently, and I don't know if it is just because of servers, and I do think it is the servers because it is extremely old servers, very outdated servers. So, overall, just things have been happening that shouldn't happen. People shooting me around corners, you know, that type of thing. And like I said, I'll point out exactly what happens in the video when it does. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, enough of the ranting. I will see you all again in the build segment of the video, which will be in the middle. There is a short of this, but I mean, you guys already watching the full video, so there's no need for the short, but I'll link the short anyways. But yeah, see you all again in the build segment.
That was a test. You failed.
Winchester, Avenger 1-6, RTB.
Come on, you're losing this fight.
Avenger 1-6 with the kills.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Hostiles have neutralized your watchdog hero.
Confirming hostile.
Incoming something.
Okay, so on to the build segment of the video. Now, the SAUG in and of itself, since it's been implemented into the game in Season 1, it has been absolutely dominant. It is extremely good gun, definitely in the top 3 of the SMGs. If you really like the KSV, you will rank it probably higher than the SAUG, but in general, I would say it is the Jackal, the SAUG, and then the KSV in terms of how good they are, but that's just my own personal opinion, of course. But I don't think anybody can argue with the Jackal being the strongest. But yeah, so for this build, we're running a compensator, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2. Remember, magazine is completely up to you. If you want to run big or small mags, remember there's penalties for both. Like I said, it is small mags, well, penalty is less ammo. Big mag, penalty is speed. So just remember that. Running commander grip, you can run the ergonomic of this. It also works really well, but I just prefer the commander for this gun. Balanced stock because overall it's just the best stock in the game. There's no real reason to run a different stock than that. And then recoil springs. Now, if you really want to, this gun is already stable enough and good enough as is. You don't really need to tweak anything from the setup. But if you really want to, there's two things that you can do. The first thing that you can do is you can go ahead and change the recoil springs to rapid fire. This will affect your long range capabilities, but for stuff like 10 meters closer, tad bit farther, you're still going to be very stable. Now at 25 meters, yeah, the gun is going to pull a little bit, but I mean 25 meters is generally not even SMG range in a practical world, I guess, so just remember that. But for 10 meters and 15 and closer, of course, this will be absolutely fine to run with. What you can also do is you can go ahead and put on a suppressor for the gun. Now, for some reason, same as with like the PPSH, and I think it was the KSV, a suppressor makes this gun feel real good. I'm going to be running a suppressor with the recoil springs, of course, but it makes the gun just feel really good. I don't know if it is maybe because of the muzzle flash reduction or anything like that, but it just makes the gun feel real nice to use. I don't know why. It is like this for certain guns in the game. I've felt it like with the KSV, I felt it with the PPSH and the SAUG as well. If you run a suppressor on it, the gun just feels very good. Now, of course, this is a personal preference thing, and it can also just be a thing in my head, but it just feels really nice to run with a suppressor. But I mean, on this range, you saw me pull up there a little bit. That's because I'm not really trying to control the recoil on this gun. I'm just trying to kind of show you guys what you can expect on it. Recoil is not really an issue with the SAUG, and never has been. It's a pretty stable gun. Nothing compared to this monster, but it is still very good. But yeah, that's it for the build segment. Okay, so the build segment is done. You guys know how to build the SAUG now. I mean, it's not all that difficult, really. It's the same as all the other SMGs pretty much, but it's a good gun. There's so much you can do with it actually and still get away with using the gun. I think the SAUG is one of the very few guns in the game that actually have a lot of potential to be built in a various different ways pretty much, but I mean, overall, you can say that for a lot of guns if you have extremely good recoil control, but the general populace doesn't, and I make videos that would appeal to everybody, pretty much. So yeah, that segment that I was talking about where the sniper just doesn't even look at me is coming up relatively soon, so yeah, stay tuned for that. But side note, before I end off my voiceover, Friday will be another Bleach video, of course, as per usual. They do very well on my channel. I think the majority of my subs actually come from there. But yeah, they do very well. And remember, 28th of February, Monster Hunter Wilds is releasing. I keep on mentioning it because I want you guys to know that that is a game I'm going to be covering pretty much 24/7. Well, not 24/7, but 24/3. I'm gonna be releasing quite a few videos on that, of course. I'll probably do like a full gameplay as well of it, every single monster, every single weapon, that type of thing. I just love the Monster Hunter series, and overall I think it's very good. So yeah, the sniper this is the segment that's coming up now. So I kill him here, then look at this. The way he kills me, he doesn't even look at me. And then look at the kill cam. He shoots that guy, fair enough. Shoots me. I'm not even there where he shoots. It's absolutely ridiculous what's happening with this game, and that's why I haven't really been playing it all that often. I actually tried to play a game yesterday. I nearly dropped a nuke. I died at 28, I think 27, pretty close. But I didn't really go for a nuke. I just wanted to try and get my cipher. And I still haven't gotten it because, yeah, this game sometimes, man. I think Warzone is just sometimes a better option to play because, you know, even though the servers are funky there as well, it's not as funky. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all again in the next one. Have a good day, and peace out.